Welcome and greetings. We are extremely pleased to be here with you today, this day of your time. Today's transmission is a continuation of our course, The Game of Awakening. Our topic today is regarding the language of Law of Attraction. Dearest ones, we love you so much. We are always asked why it takes so long for desires to become manifested into physical reality. Dearest ones, there are a multitude of reasons, but generally, the primary reason for your desire to take so long in manifesting is because vibrations and beliefs that are opposing your desire are active within you, and these vibrations are counterproductive to allowing your desires to manifest. In other words, you are speaking a different language than your desires. So then we are asked how to change the vibrations and beliefs. Dearest ones, the simplest answer is this: you must change who you are first. If the version of yourself that you are right now, this very minute, was harmonious to your desires, then you would have what it is that you desire. But if you do not have your desire this very moment in your time, then, speaking in general terms, it is because you are not a match to the vibration of your desire. Therefore, you must change your vibration. In other words, you must change the language that you are speaking. In changing who you are, you will be changing the language that you speak. Dearest ones, the language of Law of Attraction is that of frequency. And most of our beloved humans are speaking one language, but their desires are speaking a different language. In order to create and then manifest your desires, you must change who you are. You must learn to speak a different language. You must learn to speak the language of your desire. Your desire will not change its language to match your language. You must change your language. You must change who you are. You must be willing to change who you are. You must be willing to put in the time and effort to learn a new language. It is at this point that our beloved humans then tell us that they have done the meditating, that they have done the visualizations, but they still do not have what it is that they want. And usually, they have even more of what they really do not want. Dearest ones, our answer for this statement is a very simple answer, but it is not a popular answer. If you are noticing that you do not have what it is that you want, and in fact that you actually have more of what you do not want, the reason is because you do not believe and do not trust that what you desire is on its way to you. You keep looking around you and noticing what you have created, and you are yelling at it to go away. But the more you pay attention to what it is that you can see and feel with your physical senses, the more of those same things you are creating. It is very easy to create based off of what you experience with your physical senses. You see what it is going on around you, and then you will create more of that. But it takes great energy and great strength to create based off of your non-physical senses. You must completely ignore what you are experiencing with your physical senses and instead go into such a complete and total, all-encompassing experience with your non-physical senses that you forget what is around you in your physical environment. And again, we are then told that our beloved humans have done this and have done the meditations, but their manifestations of their desires still have not occurred. Dearest ones, we love you so much. If you truly experienced what it is we are stating, then you will have experienced your desire in your meditational state so clearly and so overwhelmingly that you will truly and absolutely feel and know that you have created what you wanted, and you will exit your meditation in a feeling of going about your day in your current environment, knowing that your desires are coming and you do not care at what time they arrive because you know that they are coming. You will feel such a complete sense of joy and relaxation in the knowledge that your desires have been created, that you can go about your day in a state of grace and gratitude for the soon to arrive manifestations. It can take days, weeks, months, or possibly a couple years. But you know that it is coming, and you do not track how long it has been. You will feel such a desire to walk about your day in a state of continuous gratitude and appreciation because you know that your wishes are coming together. And again, if you notice that you do not yet have your manifested desires, then it is because you do not trust and believe that you created them. This is why we encourage all to live in a continuous state of feeling like they have already received their desires. And with this will be the strongest state of gratitude that you have ever experienced. This is why we say you must change who you are. You must become an actor. You must pretend and keep on pretending until you can feel that a shift in yourself has taken place, and you will know when this has happened. You will feel a significant shift within yourself. That is when you have changed your vibration. But it must be a lifestyle change in vibration, not a temporary change in your vibration. Most of you are aware that when you go on a diet, the results of your diet are only temporary, which is why it is now part of your cultures to discuss lifestyle changes that are long-lasting. The same is true with your vibration. If you want something and it is not in your life this very second of your time, it is because you do not match it. You are speaking a different language. Let us use the analogy of learning a new language. Most of you are aware, if you want to learn a new language, the fastest way, the easiest way, the most productive way is to immerse yourself in the culture that speaks the different language. Trying to read a book for a couple minutes every day to learn the new language is a very long and difficult process to finally learn the new language that you desire to speak. But if you immerse yourself in the culture that speaks the different language that you desire to speak, you begin to learn it almost immediately, and within a few weeks to a few months, you become fluent in this new language. It is the same with your vibrations, dearest ones. You may be able to relate to your desire briefly here and there, but until you are on a permanent and consistent vibration that is the same as your desire, you will also be hunting for it and searching for it. Again, we recommend you become an actor and act the way you believe you would feel if you already had what it is that you desired. Who you currently are at your current thought patterns in your current behaviors are not a match to your desires. Therefore, you must change who you are. In the equation, you are the only variable that is able to change. Therefore, you must be the change. Your current self is a perfect match for everything you currently have in your life. If you want something different, you are the only one who can do anything about it, and it starts with you becoming a new version of yourself. This is why you need to be an actor. We recommend you spend as much time as you can with ignoring what you are experiencing with your physical senses, and instead pretend and act like you already have what it is you are wanting. For example, instead of using a plastic glass while drinking your water, pretend that the plastic glass is a beautiful crystal glass that sparkles and shines. How would you hold this beautiful crystal glass? Imagine that the plastic glass that is in your hand is the crystal glass. How would you feel while holding this crystal glass? Would the water taste different from the crystal glass? Would you set down the crystal glass differently on the table compared to a plastic glass? Can you feel the difference while still being awake in your consciousness while doing this activity? Can you take any object you see around you, use it, hold it, but pretend that it is the upgraded version from what you are actually holding. You can be awake in this state of mind all day long and do not need to be in a meditative state. Let us offer an example for your consideration. Are you wanting money? Do you feel you do not have enough money? This vibration of wanting more and not feeling like you have enough is going to manifest for you to have more experiences of wanting money and more experiences of feeling like you do not have enough. This is because you are using your physical senses to dictate what you are creating. Your physical senses show you what is. Your non-physical senses show you what you can have. You are creating more of what you see if you are using your physical senses. This is how your physical senses work, dearest ones. If you are using any of your physical senses, you are creating more of what it is you are sensing with those senses. Dearest ones, as long as you feel like you do not have what it is you want, you will not get it. Dearest ones, we love you so much. If you are wanting money and you feel and believe you do not have enough money, and you focus upon how little you have now, and you are worried about the future of the little amount of money that you have not yet made a decision to change. You have not yet made the choice to be done with what you have been doing. You have not yet said, enough is enough. You are still sitting there focusing upon what currently is and pushing those thoughts into your future, thereby creating more of the same. You are the one with the power. There is no person, no government, no entity that is withholding your good from you. You are the one who controls what you get. So if you do not have what it is you want, you are using your physical senses, focusing your attention upon what it is that you do not want. And this is the key to the language of law of attraction: gratitude. Gratitude is the key. The language of law of attraction is a frequency language. The dominant frequency that is being sent out is the dominant frequency that shall be manifested. If you spend time in your day feeling guilt or shame or anger or hatred or disappointment or sadness, you are manifesting more experiences that offer this frequency. If we were you, we would catch ourselves as soon as we could, and at that moment we would deliberately choose to become an actor and pretend that things were different. We would choose to act to feel differently. At that moment, we would pretend that things were different and we would feel grateful. How wonderful does it feel knowing that things have changed? This is why you want the things that you want, because you know you will feel better. It feels wonderful to have these changes. So in order to feel that way, you must pretend first. You must send out the feeling of gratitude first. You must act the way you want to feel First, you must ignore your physical senses and stay in a continuous state as long as you can, using your non-physical senses, and act and pretend as long as you can, and stay in the state of gratitude for as long as you can. Do not make this a chore though, dearest ones, for the moment you are not having fun, then you have made it a chore. Acting like you already have what you desire is to release your lower frequencies and to feel better. Acting like you have a special crystal glass instead of just a plastic glass is to help you feel better. Dearest ones, we love you so much. Every action you take has a frequency to it. It has a language. Every thought you have has a frequency to it. It has a language. Every desire you have has a frequency to it. It has a language. In order to create and manifest your desires and wishes, you must learn the new language of your desire. In order to create and manifest your desires and wishes, you must practice, pretend, and act like you already speak the language of your desires and wishes. Your desires and wishes will not be able to manifest if you cannot communicate with it, and it is unable to change. You are the one who has the power. You are the one who is able to change. You have power. You are power. And the more gratitude you experience, the more you can wield this power. And the more gratitude you experience, the faster you learn the new languages of your desires. Feeling generative gratitude, not reactive gratitude for receiving something or because of something, but a general state of gratitude. Gratitude is the secret key to learning all languages, and the more gratitude you experience, the faster you learn the languages. This is our promise to you. The more generative gratitude you experience, your lives will transform faster than you ever thought possible. Generative gratitude is the universal language of law of attraction. And you know when you are feeling gratitude, especially generative gratitude, because when you are in a state of gratitude, you are not keeping track of how long it has been or whether or not your desire has manifested, because you are feeling like it already has, and therefore you are grateful. And again, you are not tracking how long it has been. This is the key. Gratitude is the key. Dearest ones, we ask you to take a deep breath with us now. If we were you, we would start each day by saying the following: I choose to be grateful in this day today. As I go about my day today, I choose to be grateful. I have that power. I have that choice. And today, I choose to be grateful. And dearest ones, if we were you, when we notice that we were not feeling grateful, and it will happen when you notice that you are not feeling grateful, we would take a breath and say to ourselves, thank you for this opportunity to take a breath and practice being in a state of gratitude once again. We leave you now in the love and the light of the one infinite Creator, Adonai.